Welcome to the nightly vid. We're going to try and make this quick. We've got a big day tomorrow. We're going to be showcasing the Strat scanner. So if you haven't seen that, you can go and check out the tweet on my Twitter, Alex's Options. But let's dive in. So to quickly start on the SPY, we'll see it was two up to start the week. So they're starting off still confirming the inside weekend up from last week's weekend vid up $10. We'll see if that continues to confirm or to gate. At this point, we kind of been grinding higher, right? So we're getting into this low VIX environment. Just want to be aware of it. The Dow Jones, same deal, kind of just grinding higher. IBM, a little bit stronger. It's just been gapping overnight. And then the Qs, same deal with the 3 on the day. So we'll see how that works out. Right, you got some broadening formations. You know, if we're going to get some really good trading, we want to see some slight lower lows, which we had this morning with some news with the China stuff going on, but that was about it. That being said, let's go and take a look at the sectors. So we will have XLF inside day setting up for tomorrow. Still a 3-week inside bar pattern, still an inside month, but we'll see after some corrective activity what sets up or what breaks tomorrow. Utilities will be the hammer day. And then we saw Staples rev strat the day today, although, you know, not doing too much. That being said, to lead, we'll have technologies still leading the market. You can see this month still bright green, with the semis leading the market, still bright green. So tech semis, still the focus. And just to show you how we get our strat attack, we're looking for two up to start the week. And then we want to take that list, we want to go to the month, and we want to look for signals in force that are not continuation and not two up red. We'll see what 2 up red, 2 up. So these are continuations. So as far as what we're seeing, what NXPI and Roku on the strat attack, see NXPI is the 2 up month continuation, and Roku is 2 up month continuation on the strat attack. But you got some shooters in Roku, and NXPI is closing out the highs with your semis. It's gonna look very similar. So all the semis, it's gonna tell you aim at. Remember last week's turnaround Tuesday video, inside day here. Boom, up they go, 10%. LRCX. Last week's turnaround Tuesday video here. Boom, up they go, 10%. Maybe NVIDIA with the 222. If we go to QCOM, see QCOM, up they go as well. Same inside day from last week's, last week Tuesday turnaround. And they're gunning. Tells you MU, just been gunning since last week Monday, 2-2 reversal. And if we go to microchip, that's also just been gunning since the 2-2 reversal on Monday. So semis definitely been leading the market and still are. So we'll see this week if we get some triangle layout to continue going after those semis. And if you want to throw in AMD and NVIDIA in there, you can look at those as well. SMCI has not been as strong, so not as interesting to us. Unless it breaks down pivot machine gun, maybe it could puke. That being said, as for the inside day signals, we'll have ASTS, another daily signal setting up with this bright green month. 3-2 up on the quarter, expansion of the broadening formation. So long as we're above, you're going to see 135.49 or, give or take 135.71-ish. So we'll have that. We'll have IRDM in the technologies, momentum hammer with the inside month and up. You zoom out, you see the big monthly triangle. So they've been a lot higher, about 157% higher to be exact. Not sure about options there, as I have not traded it before. If you go to Amazon, we have momentum hammer inside day. Advanced auto parts will be the 3-1, and we do have some interesting 3-1s we'll see on the vid tonight. It has been higher, so you're going to see this on the month. Maybe it comes back, but inside day, which would confirm an inside week. So you'd have the week, the day, and then the 3/3/4 continuation. Groupon, you'll see the 3-1 on the day. Oracle, you'll see the inside day, bright green month. If we look up and left, pivot machine gun above all these guys. And Oracle has been one of the leaders in the market. You'll see the 2-2 from last month, still good. Silver went inside today. We mentioned the gold and stuff, which should go gap up sell this morning, so a little closer to reversal back down. As we keep going through the list here. Right now we're looking at all the gainers. Month green with daily inside bar setups. Trying to get through them. Let's see. Cat, which if you're in the Discord, we talked about this reclaim down in here, which is still going up 16%. Inside day to get the 3-2 week going, confirming the month, which is back the previous range. With Boeing inside day, which are both Dow Jones names. You'll have MasterCard inside day as well. So if you're a Dow Jones trader, CAT BA MasterCard. We'll also have Costco, which I believe is also another Dow Jones name. I could be wrong. We're just going to double check that with the AI real quick. See what that says shortly. Waste management. Ooh, that could turn into a nice pivot machine gun on the day to the upside. Waste management, so we'll add that to the list as well. And that's about it as far as things to the monthly upside. Let's see about Costco. It is not in the Dow Jones, but NASDAQ, S&P, etc. So not put it next to the Dow Jones stuff, but we'll have it on the list. So we got some inside days for tomorrow, and the summary is going to be right here, and this will be by vol names as such. That being said, let's look at the twos down on the month and see what we're working with. EVUE inside day, it's bright red, not as interesting to me. EIX, inside month down. We'll see the yearly reversal down. PMG, inside day, not as interesting to me. Donald J. Trump inside day for the inside down PMG to cause the quarter inside down, cause the 322 month down. So that could turn into some bigger problems. We go to Aflac. Maybe the inside day back up for the PMG. If not, it'll be inside day down, 312 month down. Still an inside year though, so I'd prefer, since it's inside year, we go back up. So there's really not too much that we're seeing here as far as downside leaders with inside days. That being said, we're going to take a look at the Rev Strats. And as always, if you skip to the end of the vid, you can get the list. And we don't have any Rev Strats that I'm seeing. Let's see, FMGB. It's an interesting name. I'm not sure what they do. Bank of Montreal, leveraged FANG, something crazy. Can't believe that exists. Let's see, 1-2 down. Goldman Sachs will be a Rev Strat day tomorrow. It is going to be full-time firm continuity at the Rev Strat, which is something we look for. Shopify would also be the Rev Strat, so we'll have that on the list. We can look for the 1-2 up and see if we have any Rev Strats there. Doesn't look like we do. We can look for the 3-2 down and green. See if we have any 3-2-2 setting up. BSY. That's a crazy looking 3-2-2. Shack. Very barely a 3-2-2. Still an inside week, so maybe. Mother Bar on the 60. SCHW Financials. 3-2-2 into a Rev Strat week, a little bit more interesting. AEP Utilities, 3-2-2 with the XLU hammer. FSLR is still an inside month, so not much interesting on the 3-2 down in green. Let's see the hammers. DLR pretty green on the month with the 13222 or 322, my bad. CIEN from the Gapper universe, still a mother bar, so maybe just not interesting to me. Microsoft, which has been really strong since the Gapper 2-2 month with the technologies, could have a 322, so that becomes interesting to me there. Let's check the 3-2 up, 2 down, see if there's anything there. GameStop, gosh, can't believe this thing's still trading crazy as it is. eBay, slightly. eBay's been on a tear recently, so it'd be profit taking of that rally. CTVA, same thing, been on a tear recently. That'd be profit taking, not as interesting. SGRY, inside month, meh. NBIX, inside month, maybe it turns worse. A lot of nothing on the 3-2 up in red, so just not seeing much of interest here. All right, so not as much there to talk about. The last thing I want to do is just make sure we double check the sectors for Strat attack. How could I possibly forget? We saw the energies 2 up this week to start with the daily charts, and XLE closer to the inside month up, XOP closer to the inside month up. Although they have a little shooter, we do have energy numbers tomorrow. If we go to OIH, you'll see nice and strong in there with the weekly simultaneous break from last week playing out for those in the Stat trading Discord. We mentioned that. And I've got some OIH calls, so we'll see how that plays out. US oil is a 2 up in red. If we go to US oil ETF, or not ETF, but futures, it's going to be inside day at this point. So we'll see with the oil numbers an hour after tomorrow's open, how that goes after New York opened. And then what FENY, which is the energy index also. So got Strat attack in there. As far as we are concerned, the only other thing we might be missing is home builders, which you can see when inside up on Tuesday, 2-2 or 3-2 week up, 2 going 3 month in the home builders. So you got some buyers in there, which tells you PHM 3-2 week to the upside. Looking to take these guys out. If we go to DHI, 3-2 week to the upside, pivot machine gun. So these will be on Strat attack, and we'll make sure we get those there. So we got the energies in there, and then home builders, XHB, which tells you DHI, PHM, TOL, KBH. Those are the main ones. But your CKBH also 3-2 weekend up. Home Depot and Lowe's will be 3s on the day, so you have 3-2s maybe. There's inside months there, so not as interesting as the rest, but we have home builders going up. And that gives us that as a focus. So that's going to end off your Tuesday night nightly video. This is what we have here for your Rev Strats, 3-2-2s, inside days, and your Strat attack. And outside of that, I don't got anything else for you guys tonight. So hopefully you had a good night. And if you're skipping to the end of the video, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys bright and early in the morning if you're in Stat. And if you're not, I'll see you guys in tomorrow night's nightly vid. Last reminder though, we do have the scanner showcase tomorrow. It's going to be at 6 CST, 7 p.m. market time. So make sure you're there. Check out my Twitter, Alex's Options on Twitter, and make sure you get signed up for it to get the link into your email. That being said, that's all I've got. So adios and have a good rest of your night.